The consul has requested that you join him at the siege of Alesia. Legio Ferrata has been erecting fortifications. They're not as experienced or disciplined as Weaktrix, but they know how to build a sturdy wall at least. Hopefully our legions will be able to fight more or less independently. Our legionari have no wish to mingle with those Ferrata men. This will surely be the final strike of the campaign. Once Alesia is taken, the Gauls will be broken, and we will return to Rome directly. If you have any more business to attend to here in Gaul, you should get it out of the way first.
Look at this pathetic excuse for fortifications. How could these barbarians ever hope to stand against the might of Rome?
They may look primitive, Consul, but I assure you, this city's defenses are formidable. We will need to be clever about this.
As Callida says, it's a well-defended city. The walls are quite high and sturdy, and they make good use of natural terrain. It reminds me of Algeria in some ways. Legio Ferrata has worked day and night to encircle Alesia with walls and trenches. The aim is to prevent them escaping.
I wonder how we may use this trench to our advantage.
Very well. I trust your instincts on this, Legate.
As you command. Legio Victrix will form an elite team to quickly take out the strongest defenders.
But I don't think you should lead this spearhead, Legate. Precisely. Our value as occulta speculatores is far greater than our value in leading from the front. Remember Calcedon? If we can get a team inside the city again while everyone's eyes are on the front gate, think of the mess we could make.
I like this plan. It's bold, and the Gauls will not expect such deception from us. Make it happen.
There's one more problem, Legate. We know the Gauls will come to the aid of their king. Do we have a plan for dealing with their reinforcement? Details are sketchy. But it looks like the entirety of Gallia is taking up arms to save their king. We can't ignore them. The lesser chieftains who swore fealty to Vercingetorix. I do not expect anything tactically impressive from them, but even a disorganized assault would harm our plans.
The trench is deep enough to slow them down, but I doubt it'll stop them. I'm afraid for that, we may need divine intervention.
Or a lot of water.
There's that glint in your eye again. You have a crazy idea, don't you?
Whenever I come up with a brilliant idea, you call it crazy, but I think this will work. We simply lure them in and redirect the river into the trench.
You people worry far too much. Put your faith in the impeccable discipline and courage of our legionari. We will prevail.
Of course, Consul. Whatever the Gauls throw at us, our men will withstand.
Right. Well, many duties await me elsewhere. Good luck to you. I'll see you again on the field of battle.
Blustering fool.
Good. Now that he is gone, we can speak more freely.
Did you notice how eager he was about Callida's plan? That involves putting ourselves in as much danger as possible?
So it has come to this. We're helping our enemies now.
We are doing our jobs. Vercingetorix left us with no choice.
I'm sure we can find a way to perform our duty and still not help our enemies. I'm pretty sure they'll try to take him out, just like they got rid of Claudius Tranquillus.
Reaching him in the middle of a massive assault on the city, and getting him out alive will be no simple feat.
I have no problem with that.
Well, I do. They may be serving a villain, but that's simply their duty. Killing a consul's personal guards will be a grave criminal offense. Then I will defend myself.
It would be unfortunate if one of them perishes by our hands. That could give Lurko reason to prosecute us. Doubtful. I believe he simply wants us to stop the attack. That's not something we can do.
That will be difficult, but we can try.
right, everyone, this is it. We must breach the gates of Alasia and draw as many of the Gallic forces over here as we can. That way, the Legatus and his speculatores can move safely through the city and kill the king. Let's go! Torres to move unseen through Alasia. Now let's hold this position. Expect Gallic forces to breach our defenses and hit us from behind. Dig in.
This was meant to be a silent approach. They were not supposed to notice us.
If our people failed at the front gate,
It doesn't matter. Those who noticed us are dead.
It seems like they had friends, my disciples. Thus we remain noticed.
Good. That's all you've got? Is there no one else for me to fight?
All drinks are on me when we're back in Rome.
It's time! We must flood the trench! Push forward! treasure is cut off! Well fought, my brothers! Let's hope we weren't too late.
The trenches are flooded! Let's finish off the rest of these barbarians and push them back! Roma Invicta!
Begone, Romans! These are our lands! We shall win! Let's teach them never to mess with Gallia again! Cover your angles! They will not take us by surprise! Brethren! I'm circling around. Stay in cover. Wait for the enemy. Ranks are breaking! Give chase! For Rome! The city will be ours!
We're too late! That's Lurco's Praetorian Guard! They will kill Felix Hadrianus!
We must hurry! He is our prisoner!
Or we can sit back and wait for them to kill each other.
Remember, Bestia, we don't want all of them to die.
Right.
see me if I want you to. Steady. Watch for movement.
I'm ready to loose as soon as I see them. If anyone moves, they get an arrow.
Salvetti Legionari. Unfortunately, I have no time to make sure you survive this.
We are more than capable of surviving without your help.
I disagree, barbarian. In a battle like this, there are no guarantees. Even a warrior as skilled as you might simply perish by cruel misfortune.
Indeed. I sense a great opportunity.
Fight my shield all you want. That's why I brought it.
Finally be done with it.
We should wait for Corwinus.
We've waited long enough. I'm eager to settle this score.
again. See what happens.
Your father would be proud, Dominic.
One more left.
These people are so weak.
That's the last of them. And Felix Hadrianus is safe. Well done, Legate. Your plan worked. We finally have evidence against Lurko.
You've burned my city and slaughtered my people in the name of justice. Hypocrite.
Let's return to political matters once the fighting has died down. I have no doubt the city will belong to Wictrix within the hour.
I thought I understood the Romans. I believed your greatest strength was that you always stand together, never fighting amongst each other as we do. But I was wrong. You've killed your own people, and yet you have still defeated me. Finish me then. Let me...
It is customary for vanquished kings to be taken through the streets in the triumph of a victorious imperator, and strangled in public.
He fought bravely. He deserved neither disgrace nor humiliation, but a warrior's death.
I agree with that. Kill him now. It will be dignified.
He's no threat anymore. Even if he wanted to take up arms against Rome again, no one will follow him after this.
Let him be a sort of Gallic Cincinnatus, returning to his farm after serving his people, albeit not as successfully.
and live the rest of my days in disgrace as the man who lost the freedom of Gallia. If that is your judgment, then I accept.
Victory! The Gauls are surrendering!
Ha! That was easy.
We've killed 2 Roman officers. That's not good at all.
I'm impressed. It seems Lurko continues to underestimate you. You do have exactly what you need now. Me. But I wonder how the Senate will react to the circumstances of my capture.
He's right. We need to be on our way to Rome as soon as possible. Let us not give Lurko time to retaliate.
Our way, Legate, and the victorious legion. Few legions have earned their names as thoroughly as yours. The price of victory is paid in blood. Legio Ferrata arrived and was disbanded a week ago. I trust by now you know the procedure. Clarity of vision, a commendable but easily forgotten virtue. You have to discuss certain things with your companions, no doubt. Let me know when you're ready.
We should move. I am a free man. I do not follow. Our paths simply aligned. That is why I was there. In my experience, the gods of this land are not to be trusted. Ask yourself, what is my enemy doing right now? He who is on the offensive always has the advantage. I'm a warrior, not a strategist. I simply think we should act now while we have the initiative. He who strikes first usually wins. Then we shall suffer, but it will not be due to your actions. I am no simple service. We chose to follow you, whether we like it or not. A man carves his own destiny. If I shall suffer as a result, so be it. I am not in your place, and for that I am happy. You are not my enemy. Lurko is. If I was Lurko, I would try to kill you now. He has everything to lose if he does not.
Domine? Your frustration is natural, but I think the personal stakes involved cloud your mind. Surely you have solved more difficult riddles in your life. Know that we have done all we can. It is time to cast the die and see how it lands. That's a valid plan. Lurko will surely not expect it, and I believe therefore he will be ill-prepared to counter such actions. However, it would also imply a lack of trust in the very institutions we are trying to protect. Furthermore, it will involve a great deal of combat, and quite likely our death. I wonder if you would be able to do that. Few people give up power willingly. I have lived a full and bountiful life. This old man has witnessed so many things. I've found everything I've been looking for. Death is not to be feared. Young man, I've been taking care of your family since long before you were born. Now focus on the task ahead and make sure they never need me again. If you think I've been following you because I'm your sowers, you're still a child in mind. I've been free for a long time now.
We are at the end now. I think we have enough evidence to get that bastard exiled forever. We will stride into the Pomerium as civilians once more, with pride in our eyes. It's been a pleasure, genuinely. You always stood by my side, even if it was against your own interests. I will never forget that. That is not an option. We'll need to make sure everyone understands what happened. We cannot count on the facts to speak for themselves. They will certainly take some convincing. It is unfortunate that we had to kill a few Praetorians. But let us not forget the fact that they were criminals.
This is a bad idea. It's what I would do. Lurko is a dangerous foe because he knows exactly when to lie and when to tell the truth. He will tell the Senate that we have murdered his entire Praetorian Guard. You know that's not a lie. I am no politician, but as far as I can tell, the difference between a patriot and a traitor is rather blurry in the Senate. People will still be able to oppose you, and this time you'll have to kill a lot of people, not just those who deserve it. This time our victims will be Roman. Last time I saw Lurko, he was angry, but he was not in a panic. There's another trick up his sleeve. I'm certain of it. There is always a way. The years I've spent with you taught me that over and over again. I'm good at killing people, and you somehow keep attracting people in need of killing. What I've done for you still seems less than what you've done for me.
Tell me, why do we not just march whole legion into Rome and push Lurko off throne? It has special chair for man in charge, does it not? Call it what you will. It is not a thing to be done lightly. You have chance now to make things better. Rome is not as I had hoped, before I saw it with my own eyes. There is so much squalor and suffering. In wild, it is possible for man to have dignity, even in poverty. In city, this is not so. I think it is not so likely that taking Rome by force will end with power going to people. Power will go to you. Anyway, I don't think I will stay here after we are done. It's time for me to face my past and move on.
Shall we store your weapons at the villa, as usual? What do you mean? You can't enter Rome with your legion? It's simply not done. If you decide to do this, you'll be a villain. No one will be able to stop you.
I will. I followed you everywhere, done everything you asked of me. And by Jupiter, everyone in this legion knows I will follow you to the darkest depths of Tartarus if needs be. But this is where I draw the line. I shall not be your partner in crime if you intend to attack the very fabric of our society. Rome is a republic of its people. The consequences of your actions will revert centuries of progress. I refuse to be a part of that. You'd be setting a dangerous precedent for all aspiring tyrants in the future. Being virtuous is easy when moral actions benefit you. Everyone's good and kind when it's convenient. What reveals one's character is what you do when it's not convenient. Cross the Rubicon this way, and I can no longer stand by your side. That is unfortunate.
It seems you have reached a decision. I was worried you might say that.
A pity I placed my trust in you. What a disappointment you turned out to be.